Ken Arzon here in Vista, California, talking baseball. I've got Saturday, August the 8th, 2026. Hope everyone's doing okay. I wrote a book and I'm reviewing it and promoting it. Yearly Leaders of Every Pitching Category, Chapter 5. In this book, games started by a pitcher. The top 5 pitchers each season with the most starts. I did the research, came up with pretty interesting pitchers in baseball history who made the top 5. This video, the 1880s, Jim McCormick had 74 pitching starts. Incredible. John Ward, 67, Lee Richmond, 66, Mickey Welsh, 64, Will White, 62. So that's the third time that Will White has made the top 5. He holds the record, 75 starts in one season. Pitching starts. 1881, top 5. Jim Whitney, 63, Jim McCormick, 58, George Derby, 55, Bud Calvin, 53, Lee Richmond, 52 starts. 1882, Jim McCormick again. Third time in a row. Top 5. 67 starts. Tony Mullane, 55. Will Wright, fourth time, top 5. 54 starts. Bud Calvin, 51. Charlie Radburn, 51. 1883, Bud Calvin goes for 75 starts. Whoa! That ties Will Wright for the most in baseball history in a season. 75 pitching starts. He pitched every day or every other day. Pitched every game almost for his team that year. 1883 season. All right, let's look it up just to verify. How many games did his team play? Did Bud Calvin's team play in 1883? Well, let's see. Bud Calvin. Got him. Pull up his resume here. Baseball Reference. All right, 1883. He's playing for, his team is the Buffalo Bison, National League. The team record, 52-45 and 1 tie. So that would be 97-98 games his team played. And he started 75 of the 98 games. How about that? That means he pitched every other day, and maybe sometimes he pitched every day. 75 starts, Bud Calvin. Third time for him making the top 5. He's a Hall of Famer. He had 705 career starts. Tim Keefe, 68. Charlie Radburn, 68. Will Wright, the 5th time, top 5, 65 starts. John Coleman, 61. 1884, Guy Heckler and Charlie Radburn go for 73 starts. How about this? We got guys starting 70 games in a season in the 1870s and 80s. Will Wright, over 70. Jim McCormick, over 70. Bud Calvin. And now you got Guy Heckler, Charlie Radburn, over 70 starts. Bud Calvin, 72. Charlie Buffington, 67. Doobie Shaw, 66. 1885, John Clarkson starts 70 games. So add his list to the number of pitchers in baseball history with 70 or more starts in a season. Do you know the answer to this question? Here's a trivia question. How many pitchers in baseball history have 70 or more starts in a season? Well, the answer would be Bobby Matthews, 1. Will Wright, 2. Jim McCormick, 3. Bud Calvin, 4. Guy Heckler, 5. Charlie Radburn, 6. And now we go John Clarkson. 7 pitchers. Whoop, one more guy. Bill Hutchinson, 8. There are 8 pitchers in Major League history, 70 or more starts in a season. And here's another trivia question. Can you answer this one? How many pitchers in baseball history started 70 or more games twice in their career? They have 2 seasons, 70 or more starts. Do you know the answer to that one? Only 2 pitchers have done it. Bud Calvin, 1883 and 1884, had 70 or more starts. And then John Clarkson, 1885 and 1889, had two seasons, 70 or more starts. Did you know that answer? I didn't know it until I looked it up. So 1885, John Clarkson, 70 starts. Ed Morris, 63. Hardy Henderson, 61. Mickey Welsh, 55. Henry Porter, 54. 1886, Matt Kilroy, 68 starts. Toad Ramsey, 67. Tim Keefe, 64. Ed Morris, 63. Mickey Welsh, 59. 1887, Matt Kilroy just misses out, goes for 69 starts. Toad Ramsey, 64. John Clarkson, 59. Tim Keefe, 56. Phenomenal Smith, 55. 1888 season, top 5. Silver King, 64. Jersey Bakley, 61. Ed Seward, 57. Ed Morris, 55. Henry Porter, 54. 1889 season. John Clarkson, 72 starts. He's one of 2 pitchers in baseball history, 70 or more starts in a season. And he did it twice. Mark Baldwin, 59. Matt Kilroy, 56. Silver King, 53. Guy Waying, 53. So how about the 1880s? These guys are gamers. They're starting every day or every other game. And the numbers are phenomenal, really. The 1880s, 70s, 60, 50 starts. In fact, in this decade, every pitcher who made the top 5 in every season in the 1880s, each year, every pitcher who made the top 5 had 50 or more starts. Nobody made the top 5 with 40 starts. And who dominated the decade? Got to give it to Will Wright 5 times. Got Bud Calvin a couple, Charlie Radburn, Jim McCormick, Tim Keefe, these guys, John Clarkson, Matt Kilroy. These guys have a rubber arm. 50, 60, and 70 starts in a season. You know what the average is today in today's baseball era? 2026. Or let's say the 2020 until 2025. You know what the average has been? About 30 starts. And these guys are going for 50, 60, and 70 in a season. What gives? All right, that's the 1880s pitching starts. Next video, 1890s. Let's see what guys do in this decade. Talk to you later. I'm out.